with Angela Yee.
That's
I'm
right.
here with my girl Chella.
It's your girl Chella H, big H.
Not the lowercase.
We had a night last night. I'm still trying to recover a little bit. I'm over here sipping my coffee, uplifts people.
Yes.
What's today? Wealth Wednesday?
For sure.
All right, good. So Wealth Wednesday, you know, I have my real estate club. Yesterday, we made an announcement that I've joined Nest Seekers International.
Yes.
So that's a whole thing that I'm working on right now. So we do have Sayam, Ibrahim, who I've done the Wealth Wednesday Real Estate Club with, joining us today. And we're actually going to be following the journey of somebody who is purchasing a property that has come together through the Wealth Wednesdays Real Estate Club. And we're going to follow them this whole month, every single week, the process from beginning to end of purchasing this property.
That's what's up.
Yes. So make sure you listen to that so you can see how you can do it too. Because you can. And let's get this show started with some love and some positivity. 800-292-5150. Call us up. We are going to shine a light. That's 800-292-5150. It's way up.
I'ma shine.
Turn your lights on, y'all.
Turn your lights on.
Spreading love to those who are doing greatness.
Shine a light on them. Shine a light on them.
It's time to shine a light on them.
It's way up with Angela Yee. I'm here with my girl Chella.
It's your girl
right.
Chella H, big H.
Hey.
And it's time to shine a light. And I know that you have somebody you want to shine a light on.
Yes, I do. You know, I always want to shine the light on people that I think are great. I want to shine a light on my boy Rico.
Okay.
Rico Nance. Okay, let me tell you about Rico. Rico owns the #1 steakhouse in Chicago, Chemistry. You remember Chemistry where I did my party
yes.
at?
Yeah, you had your birthday party at Chemistry.
Yes, Chemistry is so lit. Shout out to Poochie, Olita, Terrell, all them over there. And he also owns Stussy's Diner. He owns Lighthouse Grill and Soul Shack. Shout out to Thea's, Wavy. It's lit.
Wow, so he's got multiple businesses. The restaurant business is a
he
hard
do.
one too.
Yeah, and he
I
doing
want to say,
it.
so somebody that is able to have their staff together, get all of that, because trust me, we go, you know, it's really not easy. So shout out to Rico. And Chemistry has some banging wings too. I know you said it's a steakhouse.
Yes, they do. Yeah, they got
The wings
everything.
are kinda
And
fire.
all the concepts different. Soul Shack, I ate over there. Remember that skit I just did the other day with the food?
Yeah.
I got to take you there. We're going to do a
I need to do a
tour.
food tour.
Yes, you do. So shout out to them. You know, Black History Month, brother owning all
Chicago
them businesses. That's lit.
All right. Well, thank you for that. Shout out to Rico. Now, who do you guys want to spread some love to? Who do you want to shine a light on? 800-292-5150. Kai, who do you want to shine a light on?
I just want to shine a light on my daughter. She's 12 years old. She had some rough problems in school last year, but you know, she done really just turned around her behavior. You know, she's back on the right track. I just want to shine a light, let her know I'm proud of her.
Oh.
Keep the ball rolling.
Okay. What's her name?
Kalia.
Shout out to Kalia. We're so happy that you turn things around. See, you learn
Yes, Kalia.
and you get better as you get older.
Period.
Yes, ma'am. I can tell her that every day.
All right. Well, give her a hug for us.
All right, I will do.
All right. Thank you for calling.
Thank you.
See, we love a good dad. All right. Well, that was Shine a Light, 800-292-5150. If you couldn't get through, you can still leave a message to Shine a Light. And when we come back, man, we are really praying for If Gotti. We'll tell you the latest news on what's happening with him and his health as his family is in prayer. So are we. It's way up.
Like they Angela Yee.
Man, she's spilling it all. This is Yee T. Way up.
It's way up with Angela Yee. I'm here with my girl Chella.
That's
It's your girl
right.
Chella H, big H.
And we were talking about this yesterday. Unfortunately, If Gotti has suffered another stroke. And he's been battling some health problems. If you recall, he had a stroke previously. And so right now the family is praying for him. They're saying he's on life support. Friends and family are saying their goodbyes. We do want to give our condolences. When I first heard about it, I was like, we're not speaking on it until the family or, you know, somebody puts out a statement until it's out there like that. But again, we do want to just send some love to his family right now in this time. You know, not an easy thing. And he does have a huge family that cares about him very much and loves him. Now, Russell Simmons posted, praying for Irv's full recovery. Such a fun, inspired, good-hearted person. Keep up the prayers to the people my age and younger. We are seeing the effects of toxic food and a toxic environment. Pray for our brother and try to make the necessary changes in your and your family's diets and lifestyles.
Yes.
And he had originally put up a different post, but then he edited it, basically. Talking about expressing concern for If Gotti's health. All right, now Rick Ross and 50 Cent. This is a beef that's never gonna die. I have to say that. Now, Rick Ross has responded to 50 Cent after 50 took issue with Big Meech linking up with Ross. That was the first thing I think a lot of us thought when we saw Big Meech and Rick Ross together.
I knew it was coming.
You knew 50 wasn't playing around like that. And so here is what Rick Ross had to say in response.
Took a picture with Rick Ross. You like a put your back against the wall and just slide down.
Dang.
So yeah, and you know, it seems like 50 saying that BMF is coming to an end, the show on Stars.
Yeah.
Based on but my whole thing is, look, you made money off of Big Meech. You know, you had a story, you bought the story to Stars, but I guess business and personal.
Yeah, I guess it's the principle. How do you feel about that? Because I'm kind of like that too. Like, if I rock with somebody heavy, I wouldn't want them to take no pictures with nobody. I never look at them the same.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know who rocks with who heavy. Like, I don't know how close they are. I don't know if 50 Cent has the rights to the BMF story. That don't mean that they're friends.
Yes, that's a fact.
You know, so it's a little different, right? It could be it could have been just a business decision. I'm gonna tell this story because Rick Ross always has referenced BMF also,
right?
And so, you know, Rick Ross wanted to do this concert for him, so maybe he just felt like, I can, you know, show love to both. But in this situation, you know what's coming.
Yeah, and then it's like, is that the only thing he did to blow you? You know what I'm saying? Was take the picture.
Yeah, so
I don't know.
I have no idea. I don't know what their real life, because real life friendships and loyalty is different than business deals.
For sure.
So that's something that I'm not privy to knowing how they really feel.
Right.
But that is your Yeetie. When we come back, it's about last night. That's where we discuss what we did last night. Maybe you had Taco Tuesday. I'm still full from Taco Tuesday last night. But we'll talk about it. It's way up.
So, about last night. Here's how it went down.
Last night.
It's way up with Angela Yee. I'm here with my girl, Chella H.
That's right.
Man, I'm still kind of like, you know, a little out of it from last night.
Yeah, we was outside.
But we had our first ever Taco Tuesdays. If you guys haven't heard me talking about it already, open up the bar at Coffee Uplifts People. And 2 girls and a cook shop are doing Taco Tuesdays every week. Their tacos,
they was fire.
Are amazing.
For sure.
When I tell you, people come out just to get their tacos. And so every Tuesday now we're going to have those there. We had the jerk chicken tacos, but they also had nachos, rice bowls, all of the things, and it was delicious.
And drinks.
And I feel like we stayed there so long that we ate lunch and dinner.
Yeah.
But, you know, shout out to them. And then, of course, yes, the bar was open. And so, Chella, you've been doing a lot of content.
Yes, I have.
So I want to talk about that for a second.
Shoshana.
Shoshana. But you also had this Popeyes Don Julio skit.
Yeah, so I did it. It was somebody else's I joined. Naeem, shout out to all them. Kingpin, and Courtney. So we did the skit at Popeyes because, you know, they got the new Don Julio combo. So they was like, come on, pull up, Shoshana. So we pulled up and we sent the Popeyes up. We had a section, it was going down.
You saw this went viral. So basically it was a viral clip where they were in Popeyes.
Right. And the
then
skit is on my
ordered
page.
a bottle of Don Julio.
Yep. And the skit is on my page. And it's on all our pages. And somehow it ended up on Shade Room and could have been Records and all that. And I'm like, what's going on? So tag us.
Yeah, but that's good because I think content creation is, you know, an important conversation when you think about like spending time getting these things together.
It is.
And then the hope is that it goes viral and a lot of people watch it and share it. But, you know, you also want to make sure you tag the person.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, to avoid that, I said from now on, I'm going to just make sure I put my watermark over the video.
Yeah, you got to put a little watermark on it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, that was our last night. That was Taco Tuesday, which I'm still feeling good about. I kind of could use a little more right now. But anyway, let's get into this one. Tell us a secret. 800-292-5150. People are already in your comments saying they got some secrets they want to tell.
You know, they want to spill the tea with me.
Mm-hmm. And remember, this is a no judgment zone, and you get to remain anonymous. All right? So I can't guarantee that when this clip goes on our page, we talked about going viral, that other people won't judge. But I can tell you that when you call up here, Chella and I are going to ask you some questions, get to the tea, and then not judge you to the best of our ability.
We just going to talk about it when we get off the air.
When we get in the car, we're going to be like, you heard that person that called for Tell Us the Secret? But anyway, 800-292-5150. Call us up anonymously. It's a no judgment zone. Tell us the secret. That's 800-292-5150. It's way up.
Way up.
This is a judgment-free zone. Tell us the secret.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with my girl, Chella.
That's right.
And it's time for you guys to tell us a secret. 800-292-5150. Hello, anonymous caller. Tell us a secret.
First of all, Chella Hustle, I love her. That's my girl.
That's what's up. How you doing? Where you from?
Y'all know each other?
I'm from Chicago.
Okay.
So, man, my young girl, she's 32. Man, her mom's cold 52. I'm in the middle. I'm 42. I'm knocking them both, right?
Oh, gosh.
Hold on, wait. You knocking them both down?
But look, my young 32 got a twin. Her twin know about it.
Oh, my gosh. How does the twin know?
Because I talked to her, man, and I think the twin want to be in the mix.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, one thing. Are you married?
Married? No, I'm not married.
Okay, is they married?
Nah, the mom or the daughter not married.
Who were you with first?
The daughter is who I deal with. The mom, it just happened to go that route like that.
This happens too much, apparently.
Yeah. But I don't deal with the mom.
You're not scared that the daughter's going to find out? And what is she going to do when she does?
If I put the twin play, I don't think they're going to ever find out.
Do you think the mother's grimy?
Nah, I don't think it's grimy.
So is it one and done, or you've done it multiple times?
Right now is one and done. But, hey, you know, I don't know what the future holds.
Okay, all right.
Well, you only live once, so do you.
Chicago.
Let's strap up.
Thank you for calling.
I'm sure one of them going to hear this, too, so they going to know who it is.
Oh, they definitely going to know.
Well, you know.
That's when they start
Live
saying
your
all the
best
things.
life.
Oh, he's small. Oh, he white.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you. What's up, anonymous caller? How are you?
Everything's good.
You want to tell me and Chella a secret?
Hey.
So I'm currently married, right? And I end up having a fling with one of my friends from like a few years back.
Mm-hmm.
And the friend, she's kind of pregnant now, maybe like 3 months.
Kind of pregnant or pregnant?
Pregnant.
Okay.
Is it yours?
Yeah, so we went to a doctor visit. It's still like a 60-40 chance.
Okay, so it's possible. Are you going to tell your wife, or you going to wait?
I'm going to take the DNA, when the baby born, and if it's mine, then I got a decision to make.
It feel like you think it's yours because you go on to doctor's visits and everything.
Yeah, because like, it's a possibility, so you know what I mean?
You want to do the right thing now.
Yeah, because, my pops was there for me for my whole life.
What do you think your wife is going to say if it is yours?
Ooh, boy.
Do she know the fling or the friend?
No.
That's
well,
a shame.
Good luck. We'll be waiting for that update.
Yeah, call us back after the DNA results come, because I want to know.
This is when we need Maury back.
Hopefully it ain't yours.
All right. Thank you for calling. Let that be a lesson to all you guys out there. That was Tell Us a Secret, 800-292-5150. If you couldn't get through, you can leave a message and tell us a secret that way. And when we come back, we have your Yee Tea, and let's talk about Diddy. I know every day is something new. We'll tell you about these two accusers that have come forward and what those details are. It's Way Up.
She about to blow the lid up off this pot. Let's get it. Oh, yeah. Angela's spilling that Yee Tea. Come and get the tea.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with my girl, Chella.
That's
It's
right.
your girl, Chella H, Big H.
Hey.
All right, let's get into this Yee Tea. There are two more women now who are suing Diddy. They say they were raped at the Trump Hotel. And so it's a former bottle service attendant who just filed a lawsuit. And another woman who filed suit anonymously as Jane Doe says in the late 90s, she attended an event hosted by Diddy at the Limelight. She said the club had 5 floors and the top 2 were reserved for sex parties. Nothing happened there, but she and her friend made their way to the Trump Hotel in Midtown. She claimed she never wanted to go, but Diddy made it clear they did not have a choice. She said she and her friend were taken to a penthouse suite. They were held hostage in the room, allegedly drugged and forced to participate in group sex. And she also says that Diddy directed a club promoter to rape rape her while he watched.
Wow.
There's a second lawsuit, another Jane Doe. She said she was sexually assaulted twice, first by Diddy and then by others at his command. And it's a friend of the woman who also filed the other lawsuit. So the two of them knew each other, and they talked about this penthouse where they were drugged and raped, one of them by a security guard, and the group sex as well. So Diddy's legal team told TMZ, as we've said before, Mr. Combs cannot respond to every new publicity stunt, even in response to claims that are facially ridiculous or demonstrably false.
Man.
It does feel like every day there's some new lawsuit, some new allegations. All right, now Kanye West recently did his interview with Justin LaBoy, and talked about a few different things on his podcast, The Download. One thing he talked about why his new album is called Bully.
Why the title Bully? My son was playing with some kid and then he kicked him. And I asked my son, I said, why you do that? He said, because he weak. And I was like, this man is really a bully right here.
I wonder where we get that from. Which parent?
All right. In addition to that, he talked about Kendrick versus Drake. And you know he does not like Drake. But here's what he had to say about that battle.
With Kendrick, I was like, man, you killed my nemesis.
So Kendrick killed Drake. He's dead.
Yeah, for now. You know, you can't count out Steph Curry. And so that man might hit 200 points in one, song or something. It's like, if you rap against Kendrick, you will lose.
Do not rap against Kendrick Lamar.
Unless you're a psycho genius like me.
Unless you're a psycho genius like Ye.
All right, now Kanye, remember he did the Like That remix and had some things to say during that. He also said he wants to know why Future and other rappers let Kendrick Lamar's Big 3 line from Like That pass. And so that's what he had to say about that battle. And he also talked about being autistic and not bipolar.
Come to find out, it's really a case of autism that I have. And autism takes you to a Rain Man thing where you're like, oh man, I'm gonna wear this Trump hat. And then when people tell you to not do it, I'll do it the opposite way just because la, 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 la.
Do you take medication?
I haven't taken the medication since I found out that it wasn't bipolar.
Well, and let me tell you something. When people who are not bipolar don't take their medication,
ain't no telling what's gonna go on.
I know, so some people are aware of their condition, but not all people with bipolar disorder are aware of that. So I don't know. I thought he was diagnosed. He said, well, I know. You're from Chicago. You get it.
Right. I get it.
Chicago, do y'all love Kanye permanently?
Yeah, I do. I can't speak for everybody else.
All right. Well,
and I love Drake too. So.
Okay. Well, so you're... All right.
It is what it is.
Well, that is your Yeetie. When we come back, Under the Radar, these are the stories that are not necessarily in the headlines. They're flying under the radar. You need to know them. Since you love Drake, let's put some Drake on right now with Rihanna. Work. It's way up.
Check the news. I got news. This in the news that relates to you. These stories are flying under the radar.
It's way up with Angela Yee. I'm here with my girl, Chala.
It's your girl, Chala H, Big H.
All right, and let's get into some under the radar stories. We are all getting ready for the Super Bowl, and they have announced that the words "end racism" will be removed from the end zones ahead of the Super Bowl. That's at Caesar Superdome in New Orleans. The field will instead have "Choose Love," as we have the Kansas City Chiefs against the Philadelphia Eagles. So they've been doing a lot of pro-diversity slogans, but I guess now "end racism's" not there anymore. Not part of the plan anymore.
Well, in times like this, I get it.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
You get what? Not ending racism?
No, I get promoting love.
Okay, choose love. Now, according to reports, what they are saying is that this is something that is most fitting because of tragedies the country has endured in recent weeks. It's appropriate to use as our country has gone through wildfires in Southern California, terrorist attacks in New Orleans, which is where the Super Bowl is, a plane and helicopter crash near our nation's capital, and the plane crash in Philadelphia. And Donald Trump is going. And, I don't think he would want it to say end racism. So I guess that's part of the reason. All right. And Waffle House is doing a surcharge on eggs. I saw a lot of people talking about this. Shout out to my guy at Toast on Lennox, the chef there, Chef Virgil. He posted, you got money if you buying eggs right now. You're rich. Okay. So because of this whole bird flu outbreak, eggs are going to now be more expensive. It's a 50-cent per egg surcharge to all menus at Waffle House. Now, there is also 100,000 eggs that were worth $40,000 that was stolen from a trailer. Police are trying to figure out who done it.
Who got the eggs?
That was in Pennsylvania. So, yes. This egg thing. Let me tell you, one of the main complaints people had before this election was the price of eggs and the price of groceries. And it looks like things are going to just continue to rise.
Yeah, them egg prices crazy right now.
I know. And you know what? Yeah, I'm going to take a break from eggs anyway.
Yeah, I just went grocery shopping last week and the eggs were so high, I just put them back.
You put them back?
I'm like, I'm cool on the eggs.
And the worst is when you get some eggs and you got to make sure you check them. And when you go home and you see one that's cracked, you be so mad. All right, well,
for a refund.
That is your Under the Radar. Now, you know it's a Wealth Wednesday, so Sayam Ibrahim is going to be joining us. We are going to be documenting the process of purchasing a property. This whole month, we're going to be following Stadino, who is in the process of purchasing a property through our Wealth Wednesdays Real Estate Club, and we got the Way Up Mix at the top of the hour.
They say it's truth in the rumors.
From industry shade to all the gossip, Angela's spilling that Yee tea.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with my girl, Chella H.
It's your girl, Chella H, Big H.
We are eating. You hear me? Shout out to Jasmine's Caribbean.
You ate. Your plate clean.
No, you know what? I got two different plates.
Oh, yeah, you do.
I only got a little bit here because they tried to tell me that jerk chicken was ribs. And I was like, I don't eat that, but it's jerk chicken.
Yeah, it's so good.
All right, now let's get into some of this Yee tea. So Jay Dilla, his birthday will officially be recognized as Dilla Day in Detroit. That is going to be February 7th. And here is the family of Jay Dilla talking about it. Oh, no? I thought you said there was audio for this. All right, Dan, calm down. He was like, it's a quick hit. All right. And Marcus Jordan, I said this yesterday. I said there was going to be an arrest video and it's going to be embarrassing. Well, it's out already. And he said a lot of things on here. One of them referred to his genitalia. And there was another where he's talking about who he is. Here's what happened.
I'm Marcus Jordan. I'm Michael Jordan's son. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just trying to get home. And I made a wrong turn.
Well, I've already got concerns for your level of impairment anyways, okay? So that's why. Because I can smell alcohol coming from you and you're on train tracks. So
come on, man.
Just listen to me. That's why I don't want you back behind the wheel anyways.
I'm fine behind the wheel. I just would like to get my car out of this.
We'll deal with that after this.
Yeah, he referenced his genitalia, like I said, as well.
Wow.
Marcus, what's going on? All right, and Partisan Fontaine has confirmed that he does have a collab with Cardi B coming soon. He said it's been 8 years at Cardi B. Get this song off my hard drive, and they keep asking for this. I'm dropping it February 7th. It's called Toot It, and people were having some things to say about Cardi B working with Partisan Fontaine because that's Megan Thee Stallion's ex. That was weird to me because Cardi has worked with Partisan Fontaine from the beginning of her career.
Right.
So this is just them reconnecting, but here's what she had to say on her space.
When it comes to relationship, some will always happen. And one thing about me, I'm going to stay neutral and I'm going to stay the out of it. Don't want to hear nothing because I with both of y'all. None of that is my business.
Well,
and she's right. I mean, it's not like she met Partisan after her and Megan linked up and worked together. It's a different type of situation. If anything, a lot of us know Partisan Fontaine initially from having worked with Cardi and then, of course, having his own solo career.
Right.
All right, now DJ Khaled has put out a 7-minute movie-inspired teaser trailer. My guy Anthony Ramos, he's from Brooklyn, is in it, and Mark Wahlberg is in it, and it's for his 14th studio album. Did you know he is 14 albums in?
Wow.
Isn't that crazy? Well, here is this album trailer.
You got away, boss.
Do you understand what I'm telling you? This guy's got 2 Drake songs on there, okay? 2. What if he has another 100 bar verse from Jay-Z, and that thing gets out on the street? Get the album and get Khaled. Yes, I'm on my way to the studio now, man. It's been a long day. I'll talk later. Do me a favor. Send Rihanna the record.
So does that mean Rihanna's on there?
Yeah, pretty much.
You know, it ain't like Rihanna does a lot. So people are waiting for some Rihanna music.
It sounds like a good movie.
Right. It could be.
Yeah.
Everything Khaled does is a movie, but it's going to be coming out this year. So get ready for that. And that is your Yee Tea. When we come back, we have Ask Yee. 800-292-5150 is a number. Any question you have, we're here to help you out. Chella's definitely going to tell you it's not going to work. That's her.
I'm just
going
to tell you the truth.
800-292-5150. Ask Yee is next.
Everybody whether it's relationship or career advice, Angela's dropping facts.
All you should know.
This is Ask Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with my girl Chella.
Hey, girl.
And it's time for Ask Yee. Now, this person left a voicemail. And you can do the same thing too, by the way. You can go on the iHeartRadio app, click that microphone, leave a message that way, or call us 800-292-5150. But here is her question.
My child's father. We've been dating for probably like 3 years, and he's never has really exposed on what's going on with his license, because you want to go buy Audis and Mercedes-Benz, and we're not finding you in that type of bracket range to be even focused on luxury cars. But then you want everything in my name, and that's like stressful, because I never dated with someone that has to have everything in my name, including phone, everything. So yeah, I would love to have your advice on this situation.
All right. Chella, what do you think about this?
First of all,
it's not going to work.
It ain't going to work.
Well, okay, so I want to say it feels like she wants to stay with him. They've been together 3 years. They have kids together, or a kid. So some way, somehow, he's going to be in her life. She's put other things in her name. The fact that he hasn't told you what's wrong with his license or what's going on is already a red flag, because at least you would be like, look, this is what happened. I had a DUI, or I didn't do X, Y, and Z. That's why you need to know why is his license not good for him to be able to do anything. You also need to know what his credit score is. If you have kids, if you have kids with somebody, and y'all are together, and that's your man, and it's been 3 years, there's no reason why you haven't had that financial conversation of what is your credit score. If he don't know what it is, he needs to find out, and y'all can do that within minutes.
Yeah. And then the thing is, if he's paying for everything, like all the bills, then, hey, just take the money, pay the stuff, and eventually y'all can grow together.
But not a car. I understand, like, household bills. If he's contributing financially, I'm not putting a car that we can't afford in my name.
Well, if they can't afford it, then I don't know, girl. You got to open your mouth.
But it also lets you know financially what is going on with this man.
Right.
Like, if y'all can't do this right now, and it doesn't make sense, and it's not a smart move, then y'all shouldn't even be thinking about that. There's other responsibilities, and he needs to figure out how to get his credit right, or whatever it is that he has going on. But the fact that you don't know what it is means to me, no. And I would tell him, when it comes to getting a car, no. I get household things, whatever he has going on. If you got to use your name for that, that's a place that you live at too, and you have a kid together. But at some point, he's going to have to grow up, get his finances together, get his credit score together, and be responsible. If not, that's not somebody who you could build a life with.
And like Chella, been 3 years.
And like Chella said,
it ain't gonna work.
All right, well, that was Ask Yee, 800-292-5150. And you know it's a Wealth Wednesday, because we're talking about finances.
Okay.
And today we are going to do this Black History Month challenge with the Wealth Wednesdays Real Estate Club. So Sayam is here, Sayam Ibrahim, and Stacey Tisdale's here, of course. And we have Stadina joining us today. Stadina is a member of the Wealth Wednesdays Real Estate Club. She is going to get into this new property by the end of the month. They're in the beginning stages of closing, and we're going to make sure this all happens. And we're going to take you along on the journey this month. It's Way Up.
Had a dream of living wealthy,
and I don't mind sharing my wealth, dog.
Getting you straight financially, mentally, and physically. This is Wealth Wednesday on Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and I'm excited for this particular Wealth Wednesday. I got my girl Stacey Tisdale with me.
Happy Wealth Wednesdays, everybody, and happy Black History Month.
We have Sayam Ibrahim with us, who's been doing this Wealth Wednesdays Real Estate Club, which has been amazing so far. So we're excited for this.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on.
And we all kicked it and decided that a great idea would be to actually document the process of what it's like to invest in real estate with a real person who's been doing the program. So today we have Stadina here. Hey, Stadina.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Stadina, give us some insight as to when you guys first met, how you knew you were ready to get started. I want to know, prior to this, had you done any investing at all, just to get a little background, and what mindset you were in when you met Sayam?
I did some investing in the past. It doesn't always go well, as we know, but what was different is the experience that I was getting with, everything that was coming in the package, hand-holding through the process. When I joined, I'm not going to lie, I was skeptical because of other things that I joined, right?
And that's fine, because I think we've all been burned in the past, and it can make us really scared to try something new.
Exactly. It's been phenomenal. My experience has been exactly what he said. I have not had an experience where I haven't been able to call one of the brothers and get what I needed in a timely fashion.
You guys met 6 months ago.
We did.
And what has happened to you real estate-wise since then?
We've purchased more property. We purchased in St. Louis and in Toledo. And I'm looking to purchase a couple more.
Right now it's a Wealth Wednesday. We have Sayam Ibrahim and Stacey Tisdale here. We're all part of the Wealth Wednesdays Real Estate Club. And we have Stadina, who is a member, will be documenting her journey this month as she closes on a home. What made you pick those places? I'm just curious, because a lot of times it is hard for people to invest someplace else, like other than where you are. So what made you say St. Louis and Toledo?
When you make the world your playground, it's so much more attainable for your goals.
You could buy a property in New York City, or you could buy a property where you get a higher yield or higher return in a place like St. Louis, which is what she did. And I tell people all the time, it's a house hack. You can rent where you want to live and go own property in places that are going to generate a better return to pay for the lifestyle where you want to live. So I think that's a great investment strategy.
How instrumental were you, Sayam? We're trying to give people a sense of what it's like when you join the real estate club and what the process is like in terms of helping her find those properties.
Yeah, absolutely. So being part of the club, we do a lot of marketing for the group as well. So one of the properties we actually presented to her, and she jumped on it right away. Like I told you, she's an action taker. She ran the numbers, she analyzed, she's like, this is great. It's going to spit out amazing cash flow. And she's in the process of renovating it right now. We helped her along the way from structuring the deal to closing. And I think we even helped you find a contractor, right? So we walked her through the entire process. The second deal, she went out on her own and found it, used all the tools that we gave her, and helped and found that deal.
Wow,
and that's
so that's
the one
great.
in St. Louis. I think one of the biggest advantages of being a part of the club is you join a community, and you can work within the community to get most of what you need done just with someone in the community. Like you said, appraisers, contractors, insurance agents, lenders. And if you want to get into wholesaling, other people in the club want to buy, so you can have your buyers list right in the club. And work with each other to buy and sell deals. It's a phenomenal group, and if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go in a group, right? And a team.
The community aspect is huge, and that's one of the reasons we brought this to you all. Should be jumping on it. You go to wealthwednesdaysrealestateclub.com.
Yes.
wealthwednesdaysrealestateclub.com.
All right, it's Wealth Wednesdays. We are talking about the Wealth Wednesdays Real Estate Club. We're documenting Stadina's journey as she's buying a new home, and we have more about that when we come back. It's Way Up.
Had a dream of living wealthy,
And I don't mind sharing my wealth, dog.
getting you straight financially, mentally, and physically. This is Wealth Wednesday on Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and it's a Wealth Wednesday. That means my partner, Stacey Tisdale, is here alongside our Wealth Wednesdays Real Estate Club partner, Sayam Ibrahim, and we also have member Stadina here. We're documenting her journey into getting into this new home by the end of the month. Stacey, we have a challenge for Sayam. Break that down.
And he is going to get this young lady into a home by the end of this month. So every Wednesday during Black History Month, we're celebrating it, and we're going to tell you what their process is. And by the end of the month, we have challenged Sayam to make her a homeowner. What are you going to do?
So her particular goal is to buy rental property. So we found this particular asset in an area called Springfield, Ohio. Midwest period is one of my favorite places to buy rentals because the rental income versus the purchase price that you're going to buy in those areas are just phenomenal versus like in New York, right? You might make 3-4% in New York, but you might make 10, 12, 13% 1% in the Midwest. Again, where you invest doesn't have to be where you live. And so we found this
You're
property.
showing people these types of deals every week in the club.
Every single week in the club, we show these type of deals.
And people can present deals too if they see, and maybe you want to partner with somebody.
Absolutely.
Because I think partnerships are important sometimes.
Yes.
There's a deal that could be great, but you're like, I can't do this by myself.
Absolutely. And this is a perfect example of that. So if you want to tell how the deal's going to be structured and how we're utilizing the group to make that work.
With Anthony?
Yeah.
So Anthony is a new student that's joined the community, and his credit wasn't strong. So I'm bringing the credit aspect to the table. He's bringing the funds, and it's a beautiful deal. I don't have to put any money into the deal.
That's amazing.
And they both get to eat off this deal, right? And we talk to everyone individually, so we know everyone's situation, and we know where people have strengths and where there's weaknesses, and we try to pair people to fill the voids of the weaknesses so that they can attack this business full force and make it to the promised land.
Right now, it's a Wealth Wednesday. We have Sayam Ibrahim and Stacey Tisdale here. We're all part of the Wealth Wednesdays Real Estate Club, and we have Stadina, who is a member. Will be documenting her journey this month as she closes on a home. Now, let's talk about, for people who maybe have never done this process before, when you talk about refinancing and getting the money, how does that work?
Yeah, so she's buying the house for $85,000, right, in Springfield, Ohio. She's going to put approximately $20,000 in renovation to the property. So that's a $105,000 total investment. This property is going to be worth about $160,000 after those $20,000 investment. So that's an instant appreciation of $55,000 over their entire investment amount. So they can go to any bank in the country, any lender in the country, and refinance 75% of that appraised value. Guess what? 75% is more than what they have invested into the property. So they can not only take all their money out, probably take some additional money as well and put in their pocket, tax-free, and own this property and cash flow on it long term. And that's the best way to own real estate.
Boom.
Wealth Wednesdays, realestateClub.com. That is awesome. So we had a challenge for Sayam, and we're also doing a special Black History Month challenge that is the 24th to the 28th, and you can be part of that by going to Wealth Wednesdays realestateClub.com and Sayam, what are some of the things people are going to do in that challenge?
Yeah, I'm really excited. So we've got some amazing guests that we're going to bring on. It's going to be a week intensive, almost like a boot camp, to give you a full jump start into the real estate space. So we're going to go over, how to set up your entity the right way. We're going to go over how to analyze any market in the country very quickly and know how you want to invest in that market. We're going to go over the fix and flip strategy, the BRRRR method strategy to buy rentals. BRRRR is when you buy, renovate, rent, and refinance, exactly what Stadina's doing on this property right here, and build a rental portfolio and be able to own it long term with little money invested. And we're going to go over the wholesaling real estate contract strategy. And guess what? One of my favorite parts is we're actually going to bring my lenders that I've worked with. I'm going to introduce my lenders to the people in that group so they can use those lenders to close their first, second, and third deal. So we're making real estate ownership a reality.
Join the club, Wealth Wednesdays realestateClub.com.
All right, well, thank you to my Wealth Wednesdays Real Estate Club partners, Stacey Tisdale and Sayam Ibrahim. Also to Stadina, we're looking forward to see what progress we make by next week, and hopefully definitely closing by the end of the month. When we come back, you guys have the last word. It's Way Up.
The phone. Tap in. Tap in and get your voice heard.
What the word is.
Here's the last word on Way Up with Angela Yee.
Happy Wednesday. It's Way Up. My girl, Chella H.
It's your girl, Chella H.
That's right. Is here. You've been hanging out with me from Chicago, having a good time.
Having a ball.
Yes, indeed. And thank you again. It is a Wealth Wednesday. I love when people come up to me and they're like, I love your Wealth Wednesdays. I was at my coffee shop, and this woman who's part of our Wealth Wednesday Real Estate Club told me that when she's at work on Wednesday, she always goes outside to listen to Wealth Wednesdays.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, that's a big deal. But this month we're doing a really special challenge where people have the opportunity to watch the trajectory as Stadina is buying a home. She actually partnered up with somebody else from our Wealth Wednesdays Real Estate Club to purchase a home. So, shout out to her for that and for letting us in to see all of that happen. And by the way, we're doing a free masterclass tonight at 7 p.m. So if you do want to check out the Wealth Wednesdays Real Estate Club, you can go to Wealth Wednesdays on Instagram. The link is in the bio. Or you can text the word wealth to 689-215-7664. That's how you can get access. So Sayam will be on there talking about creative financing strategies, how to get into real estate with poor credit, low cash flow, how to find properties, and a whole lot more. So make sure y'all do that. We gave you a great example today because Stadina is not putting in any money for this property, but she has a partner who doesn't have the proper credit, but he's putting up the cash, she's putting up her credit, and also she has experience. So, love
That's
it.
what's up.
That's what's up. And of course, you guys, this is your show, so you have the last word.
As I sit here and roll my L, I think about the time my lady cheated on me, man. I don't know if I took things too far, but I did do it in one of her shoes. You should have cheated on me.
I want to shine a light on my queen, my mother, Veronica Johnson. She passed away. Her funeral is Valentine's Day at Salem Baptist Church, 118th in Indiana. Shout out to Angela Yee. Shout out to Chella Hustle. Appreciate y'all.
Hey, the Detroit way. I'm just calling because I want to shine some light on myself. Today is my birthday. So I want to give a Detroit shout out to Brianna. Happy birthday. The big 36. And I just want to say everyone have a blessed and beautiful day today.
Angela Yee is way up.
On the way up.